Hello everyone, this is the Panda Photographer, and I finally made it to Daggett Plaza or Daggett Park. Took me forever due to my injuries. My leg is limping, got a bruise, got a bad wrist, got a bad back, got some pain going on. So I made it to this park because of one of the viewers named Kelly Wynn. Apparently she either lives in this neighborhood or knows this neighborhood pretty well. So Kelly, I have came to the Daggett Plaza, but sadly to report, there are locks on the poles, so I can't use power. This is why I asked in the last video, are you sure? Because most people are locking up power accessibility due to this COVID crisis, which is an essential need. And apparently I'm not able to power or charge anything here either. So I basically kind of wasted my time walking here and stopping and walking and stopping and walking. Mind you guys, I had to walk far to get here. So I'm not very happy that I had to walk far while I'm injured. But this is the park, this is the plaza, and there's no way to use power here at this particular location. This is here in San Francisco. So I went the long way around, which I could have just taken the shortcut. You guys are like, what shortcut? Well, apparently I went all the way around to the 4th Avenue, 4th Street Bridge, and then walked back across to 7th Street. This is 7th, I think this is 9th or 8th on my left. So on my right is 7th, but over here, it's 8th, I think. So I'm just telling Kelly, I appreciate you guys, Kelly, I appreciate you looking out for me. But I'm sadly to report, in your neighborhoods, they locked the power. So there are little locks on the poles. So here's a pole on this side. There's tables here. And apparently they did have power here, and then they just, I guess they changed their mind. But apparently the pole here does have an outlet, but it's locked. So I can't charge. So I walked from last night to all to get here because I'm not feeling the best condition at all. I'm literally am banged up. I can't sleep. My back is hurting even more than before because of the injuries that I suffered due to what happened on the 27th of February. I got robbed by 3 individuals. And I'm going to the hospital. I refuse to pay for a cast. I buy my own damn cast. I told them I'm not paying $800 or $500 for a cast. That's crazy. That's American scandal right there. No. I go to Walgreens, I buy fucking the wrist guard for like, what, 20 bucks? I pay 17 bucks for it, but I'm not paying any medical personnel any far expenses on something that should never have happened to me in the first place. If the police would do their fucking job in this city. So yeah, guys, I'm at Daggett Park. I was told to come here by Kelly Wynn, and I believe she lives in this neighborhood. I came, Kelly, and I'm sorry to report, there's no way to me to power or get power from this location. So I walked all the way for nothing. This is why I didn't want to walk all the way to here if I knew there's not going to be any power. I knew this was going to happen. Because apparently San Francisco, not all of you, but the city and some of its residents don't feel like they want to open their hearts or give. Especially someone like me. I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't have substance abuse at all. I'm just financially being buried. And I'm jobless right now until I get back to Wisconsin. But you can see people are coming out and walking their dogs. Apparently this is a pretty quiet neighborhood, but Yeah, I don't see any posted threat of any homelessness here. Even though it's right to my right hand side, from my research, there used to be homeless camped up all along. You see what the Caltrain line is underneath the, what is this, 101? Whatever this is. But anyways, yeah, there used to be a ton of tents lined up over here. From what I was looking at from Google's research, yes, there used to be a homeless encampment over here. I guess they got rid of it and kicked everyone out. Yeah, kick the homeless out. We don't have any rights either anymore. As soon as we lose our jobs and our homes, that's when people start to realize, oh, we don't have rights anymore. That's, this is why I'm telling you, as a homeless person, you have your fucking rights, and you need to speak up. I don't give a shit if someone's a millionaire, fancy. Tell them, do they even know the Constitution, the human rights, or the civil rights? Do they know? Because if they don't, they need to shut the fuck up. Until then, don't be disrespectful to do it, but it's starting to irritate me a little bit. So I came here to the Plaza Park, or Plaza, or Daggett Plaza, like Kelly said. It's pretty quiet for the most part. But now I have to try to walk all the way back to Lower Pacific Heights. That's a far walk. That's a far walk, guys. That's a really far walk when someone is injured. I came here for power, and I'm running out of power. I got 70% power left. And I've been turning off my phone, turning on my phone, turning off my phone for several hours, and turning it back on for several hours. Well, turning it off for about when I need to use it. But most of the time, I have it off. Just give you guys some FYI information on that. Yet, I came here and I was hoping there will be power, but obviously there's not. That's unfortunate. But look at the bright side, guys. At least I can start editing. If there was power here, oh wow, I can edit on the table. I can start processing and editing my videos. I got so much B-roll, it's insane. But with that said, everyone, it looks like someone used to skate here, and then put up as you can see, they cap the ledges for you rollerblades and skateboarders. Yep. So this is not a skate spot. So FYI, seems to be a lot of security surveillance around here. But why ain't no surveillance in these poor, poverty neighborhoods? That's a good question. So you have to pay for security, or is the security part of the surveillance part of the rent? Because if it's not part of the rent, this is a question. Why is surveillance not in low poverty communities here in San Francisco? Goes to show you. There's CCTV everywhere in London, everywhere in Paris. Why not here? I don't quite understand. But I came here, I walked. I stopped early this morning for a break. My right arm, guys, my right arm is literally damaged. Like, I can't even, when I lift it, it hurts like, there's like more weight on my shoulder. But, came to show you what the Daggett Plaza looks like. And I'm impressed, but not impressed because of what I see. It's more like, if you're homeless, get out this neighborhood. Like last night, you're homeless, get out my neighborhood. Like I said, guys, it's every night I'm getting kicked out, or I'm getting discriminated, or being told I don't belong here. Then I don't have rights. You're telling me that I don't have rights. I don't belong here. That's what the person said, or parties or persons have said. I don't belong here. Move along. On a public sidewalk. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, on a public sidewalk. You've been told to move along. But with that said, everyone, I'm gonna chill here for a while. I'm literally, I'm fucked. My back is hurting, my leg. Odd. Let me jump in front of the camera really quickly. Those chairs are pretty cool. You can sit in those chairs and like. But I'm waiting for someone from here to tell me that I'm not supposed to be filming. I'm not supposed to be here. If I'm not a resident, you must move along. I'm waiting for someone to tell me because technically this is a city park, state park. So only a ranger of the park is allowed to tell me to move along. Because mind you, this park is registered under the recreational park of San Francisco. So any resident here telling me to move along is a violation of my human rights. I'm just waiting for it to happen again. This is why I'm going to keep the camera on. I'm just waiting for it. By the way, guys, I'm the Panda Photographer. I've been homeless for 82 days. 82 days. And I have financially, I'm fucked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm screwed because I had high hopes for San Francisco when I first came here. I had high hopes that I'm gonna get through this pandemic. I had high hopes I'm gonna substantially maintain some structure, which I am, but it's also affecting my mental health, and it's also affecting my judgment. This city has taken a toll, and I just don't feel any justification what the city is doing right now to this homeless people. Oh yeah, you're putting certain people in hotels. You're not putting every homeless person in hotels. So the San Francisco residents, please listen to what I'm telling you. Do your research. There's a lot of money that is missing, and a lot of money that the people are asking, where are the funds to put other people in emergency housing, which is hotels? And the question is, it's not there because somewhere down the line they're supposed to fill up 70% capacity of these hotels, and they didn't do it. So, no, ladies and gentlemen, it's not like, oh yeah, you're homeless, you automatically get a hotel. It doesn't work that way. You just don't skip in front of the line. That doesn't work. What happened about the individual that was 2 years ahead of me, 1 year ahead of me, 6 months ahead of me, 3 months ahead of me? So I had to tell someone off yesterday. I went back to Hayes Valley. I saw the guy. I said, listen, I appreciate you buying me a drink and all, but you're being a little hypocrite right now. Because you claimed that you were homeless, and then you're sitting here saying, I hope all you homeless people just go fucking away and just go somewhere. And you're not homeless. You're fucking a two-faced San Francisco wannabe. You're not even from San Francisco. I bet you're not from San Francisco. You even said it yourself. You only been living there for 6 months. Who gives you the right to tell someone they don't need to be in your neighborhood? It's a public sidewalk that the city built before you tagged along. So I'm waiting for someone to tell me that I'm not supposed to be here and filmed. I'm just waiting for it. I told him, listen, you should Google me. be careful what you say, because my camera might be recording you. He's like, you're nobody, you're nobody, you're nobody. You're not a photographer, you're not a videographer. I'm like, okay, this is why I don't show my belongings to people. I wrap it up. And then yesterday, I unwrapped my my wagon and I showed him, like, here's a camera, here's a tripod, here's a camera. He's like, then what the fuck are you doing here? Just go leave. Now you're making threats. No, you're making threats. You're going to make a threat calling the police on an innocent civilian that was walking down the street and then stopped. I just stopped and took off my bag and bend over to rest, and you're coming out, no, man, I can't have you. Oh, it's you. Hey, man, I can't allow you to be here on the block anymore. You do not work for the city. You do not work for the city of San Francisco. You're not a policeman. You're not an adjudicator. You're not a judge. You're not a lawyer. You're not supposed to tell another civilian what their rights are. Oh, I'm going to destroy your human rights and tell you your First Amendment doesn't... your First Amendment and your human rights doesn't count here. Leave my neighborhood. This is our neighborhood. We make rules. No, it doesn't work that way. This is why I am not going back to... Hayes Valley. That place is, there's some fine people there. There's a lovely gay community there, but there are some people there that do not deserve to be living there if they're gonna treat other people like shit. Judging people based on their status, homelessness. What is wrong with you? Everyone that's homeless is not in the same boat. Like I said, I'm not a drug addict. I don't have any addiction. I have no problems. Only problems I have is financial. And you're judging. I'm an injured fucking man that had to fight 3 men off this past weekend because they stole my headphones. They stole tripod. I just realized just the next day, my light stands were gone. Lord Brian didn't tell you guys, but he was like, oh fuck, dude, I just realized, I thought it was there, but now it's not there. Light stands are gone. What am I supposed to do then? How am I supposed to take portraits? See? What the San Francisco residents don't understand, I'm the one that's sacrificing here. I came here out of solidarity to make a difference, but also to find work. And honestly, I wouldn't want to work in San Francisco anyway. Too much high tax, for one. I want to make a living. Look at your delivery drivers. They're doing Grubhub and Uber Eats. They are homeless too, and you guys have the nerve to disrespect us. Us homeless individuals that honestly understand that, nothing's going to stop us. We're going to try to continue to work and look forward. One day, I might be the one that deliver your food. You're going to be like, oh shit, you the guy I just kicked. Yeah, I'm delivering your food. I'm trying to make a living. And you want to kick me out and violate my human rights. Okay. So free land, my friend. Free land for everyone. Free land. Don't disrespect. Oh, there's another train. I'm the one that's suffering. I'm the one that got my shit beat out of me. Trying to protect what is rightfully mine. My belongings. And by the way, behind me, I gotta move around, guys. Alright, behind me, there's a place called Street Taco. Over here. And then
I was obviously very wrong.
Ow, my back. I'm bending too much. There's a place called Street Taco, Mexican Mexico City street tacos. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to talk about Mexico City right now because I was in Mexico City before in the past, and whoa, those tacos are. I'm sorry. The tacos here in the States are too expensive. Go to Mexico City. Trust me, your U.S. currency is gonna far weigh the peso, and you're gonna buy so many tacos. 301, no fear. 301. Hey David, no fear. Hope you at least get some punches in. I did. That's how I broke my fucking wrist. I didn't break it. I fractured it. And they wanted me to fucking pay. Guys, do you know how much a cast is in the United States? They want $500 to $600 for a cast. That is insane. I'm not paying that much money to get a cast. That's insane. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so banged up. So I just wanted to show you guys this neighborhood and give you my overall experience in the last 24 hours. I got kicked out of several places last night. I was just trying, I wasn't even sleeping. I was stopping like I'm doing now. Stopping and resting. And people have a nerve to say they have more rights than I do. First of all, I'm a dual citizen of this country and the EU. So let's get something straight here. If you guys didn't see the post about how much taxes I was paying, I laugh at them. Yeah, I pay a lot more tax than you do. Or maybe you don't pay a lot more tax than you do. Maybe you do pay more tax than I did. But, you know, for someone to disrespect me last night and say I don't belong here, how you think your mental health is gonna, your anxiety, your depression is gonna turn out? How are you gonna feel when someone tells you that? Don't you feel a little bit disrespected? Don't you feel like you're displaced? You don't belong here? What's the point of being an American citizen when Americans don't even know their own fucking constitution half the time? They don't even know what the human rights are. They don't even show you respect. Because they think they bettered. How can I get kicked off of property? Well, apparently last night in the haze, I was walking by that same spot where I was trying to, the same spot, mind you, the same spot where we were charging the battery grip until that homeless guy fucked that up for everyone. It was the same block, same guy, not same guy, but the same guy that gave me a beverage days before that. He was just being such a fucking hypocrite. And I don't think he was ever homeless. He said he was homeless before. Be homeless before, then what? Then why would you say you can automatically get hotels if you're homeless? No, it doesn't work that way. I'm not gonna explain it to this guy. Guarantee you pay a higher percentage of your income in your taxes than they do. I do. That's why I'm freaking out. Like how someone can tell me that I don't have any rights anymore. Yeah, so me and this guy had an argument, and I didn't want to go into it earlier, but let me finish the argument. So I said, no, man, you're being a hypocrite. First you're being nice to me, and now you're being mean to me. And then it shows you that this is why a lot of people don't like Americans. Your attitude. Your attitude. You're proof why people like yourself... Ooh, what the... It is proof that people like yourself are the main reason why some people don't like Americans. Why Americans are so cocky. When I was living in Japan, yeah, I thought Americans were cocky too, and I still think they are. And then when I got my citizenship, finalized it and everything, I was like, yeah, now I'm cocky. Then I realized there's nothing to be cocky about it. It's an opportunity. It's a privilege. It's an honor. Not a weapon for you to take advantage of and use against another person. Even if they are an immigrant or not. You don't use it as a weapon. You use it to encourage people they have a chance to. But no, you don't even see that. You're just like, I'm American, you're not. Get out of here. Go back to Africa. That kind of shit that you have to deal with all the damn time. Oh, and I'm hungry. So I talked to my insurance company this morning about my camera gear and told them what was stolen and stuff like that. Things that were not on the insurance list that I should have kept on the insurance list because I couldn't afford the insurance. I'm not going to pay the insurance every fucking month. I can't afford it anymore. So yeah, if you guys don't have car insurance when you're traveling out here, yeah. So I took certain items off that list. And the headphones was not on the list. The tripods, the light stands were not on the list. But the gimbal was on the list. So, yeah. What is the San Francisco police doing for me? Not a damn thing. They're not doing anything. Mugshot. Oh, yeah, we know this guy. They said they know this guy, right? Okay, so why didn't you pick him out? It's really hard to find this guy. I need a taco. I'm hungry. I need a taco. I don't need a taco. I need a train ticket. That's what I really fucking need. I need a train ticket. So I'm going to show you guys what they did. I'm not sure if I should show you. They locked it. I wanted to see this Kelly Wynn person because she asked me what did I need the other day. I told her I needed some headphones because I miss my music, guys. It's so... The reason why I always have my headphone on is because I want to ignore everyone. Not purposely. I just want to ignore most of the homeless people that are causing so much problems. It's like this morning when I was walking here, the guy was like, hey, what's in the wagon, man? And I was like, none of your business. Go away. So I'm just trying to see what is in the wagon. You selling? Again, going by Silver Center, which we did this morning. I got some B-roll from Farmer's Market. It was just atrocious. All these Spanish, no offense to the Spanish community, but you have Spanish Latinos, males mostly, down here on, what is that, 7th or 8th Street? Right by the corner of the library, trying to sell dope and crack and sell a bunch of other stuff. You should have your GPS tracker, your items, and track them with the laptop. Oh, see, I can track my phone with my laptop, my camera with my laptop, but I can't track everything, not the gimbal, no, can't track the gimbal. I wish the gimbal had a GPS. That would have been kind of cool. Like the camera would have a GPS on it so you can relocate it with serial number, barcode, everything. I think that's a great idea. But we walked all the way over here for nothing. But then again, it's not all for nothing. We now know that it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. I just don't feel like walking anymore because of my leg. Guys, if you did not see my Instagram feed, I showed a couple of people the bruises on my legs and my back. Oh man, it's pretty bad. Some black and blue. I took my pants off the other day and like took a picture on my leg and I'm like, ugh. Right there on the side. Ugh. I can't even sleep on it. It's on my right leg. Panda, tell me would think, what? Cloudfire says, at Delta Day, Panda's tummy will be thanking you. Oh, thank you, Delta Date. I just want to go back to Wisconsin. That's all I want. I can't take this San Francisco lifestyle anymore. I'm sorry, San Francisco, but there's some good people here, and there's tons of bad people here. There's tons of bad people that don't understand why they even live here. They think because living in California, they think they upscaled. You're not upscaled. The way this guy was talking last night, oh wow, guys, I wish my phone, I wish I had more power. And then I wasn't like, I didn't want to turn my phone on, so okay. But I'm glad that the people next door at the business were saying, that is a fucked up thing you just said to this guy. He has rights. Because you can hear the argument from all the windows. Like, how can you tell me that I don't have no right? I just tried to ask him that. He couldn't answer it. He could say, I just need you to go. Just go. Man, this is a public sidewalk. You can't force no one to move. Ask a police officer. Go get a police officer. Did you know section, what is it? It was a section I brought up, the ordinance code here. He doesn't know. I don't understand that. But I'm gonna try to find power. Let's see why no homeless people want to be over here anymore. Because this is being terraformed. This whole neighborhood. When I was here years ago, this wasn't here. This is all empty garage space. Yeah, all this wasn't here years ago. I haven't been on this side of town in years. But it goes to show you that the neighborhood that you see before you is now. What if I wanted to work on my laptop and do some work here? What's the point with it? Look. Here's the thing. What's the point of these tables? I don't understand that. What's the point of it? It looks nice, but if you're not giving your neighbors or the community a sense of hope and encouragement by offering essential access to things like power, water, essentials through this COVID crisis, I don't know. I that's an automatic fail in my part when a city does that. Even Madison, Wisconsin is providing the homeless power, places to live, places to stay. And mind you, Madison, Wisconsin is a smaller city. It's a college town. It's a tech city. I mean, college. Well, yeah, it is tech city, but so is San Francisco. But they have more money. That's why I guarantee if I go back, guys, if I go back to Wisconsin, I'm going to show you where to find power. You're going to be like, wow, there's power everywhere. Yeah, there's power everywhere in Wisconsin. Especially in Madison. You could go anywhere in Madison and find power. Literally. And free Wi-Fi. At the capital state, there's free Wi-Fi. But this capital state doesn't provide free Wi-Fi. City Hall in San Francisco doesn't provide free Wi-Fi but they have a city Wi-Fi. No, don't log into it, guys, if you're not using a VPN. This video is not sponsored by a VPN, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, please download the VPN. If you're doing any transactions on your phone or on your mobile devices or your laptop, and you're sitting here using San Francisco's Wi-Fi, hear me out, guys. I don't use it, but use a VPN. Because do you want hackers to infiltrate your credit cards, your data, or your passwords, and get into your bank accounts and wipe you clean? Because that's what's been going on lately. Please use a VPN of a good choice. Okay? ExpressVPN is one of those great VPNs. Northern VPN is another great VPN application that you can use. I do not recommend using the Hot Shield VPN because it lags in some points, or sometimes it just gets really, really slow. So use the best VPNs, and like I said, I'm not sponsored, but I always use VPNs. Now I know why. I know. Cloud says now I know. Wait. First of all, let's go back. Next time, get a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. They charge in 2 hours. You will have kicked butt if there was one-on-one. Doesn't matter if there's one-on-one. I took 3 guys on Cloud. Everyone. I took on 3 men by myself. For 3 minutes, we were fucking scuffling. For 3 minutes, fists, kicks, punches, weapons. I even took I even took the tripod thingy, and that's how they took it. I hit him with it. Because it's made out of fucking metal. Aluminum. I hit him with it. Several times. 3 minutes. So take it with a grain of salt. She's jumping, jacking. 3 minutes. That fight took 3 minutes. It was a long 3 minutes. Longest 3 minutes, I probably would have to say fighting 3 individuals off. And the black guy that was identified, yeah, he's known to be running around the tender line. He also sells marijuana, from what the police tells me. He sells marijuana. Yeah. He's also been caught soliciting marijuana sales. That's what I was told, but I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. But with that said, everyone, please, guys, I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Someone buy me an Amtrak ticket. I am ready to get the hell out of here. I can't do this anymore. I can't be walking with an injured leg and a messed up wrist and a damaged back. And I got some really tension in my back and in my shoulder. I can't. I'm grateful that I went out and bought the new wagon and everything. I had to fix the wagon, but it's another train coming. Yes, it is. It's coming from this way, yeah. Yeah, it's coming from the other way. That's going downtown. So, anyways, that's what I was saying before, guys. You know, some people want to make judgments. Let them make their judgment. But when I leave this country, yes, I'm planning to leave the States. After maybe if I get a job in Wisconsin, stay there for 1 year, save up the money, I'm going to leave. At least I have that flexibility to just leave when I want to and come in and out. But I can't. What's going on in America right now, let me explain. The world is watching America. I was just watching BBC News. I was watching NHK. They're talking about LA's crime, sexual crime and harassment crimes on Asians. They were talking about this Asian harassment. Guys, it's gone far as it has gone far as Japan, China, because some parties or some person, not going to say his name, Trump, decided to pick on the Chinese community by calling it a China virus. No, it's called fucking, we should take care of better ourselves as human species. Okay? Fuck. It's not no China virus. So, it would have been cool if you got the fight on film that would have gone viral on YouTube. I don't care about making money on YouTube. And even if I did got the fight on camera, my phone could have got stolen. That's why I didn't want to bring the phone out. Because I knew, as soon as the fight started, I knew that something was going to badly happen. I knew it. You know, you get that sensation in your back of your head that tells you that, hey, listen, this is not going to play well. So do your best and fight your best. That's what I did. That's what my mind was telling me. This is not going to go well. Do your best, fight your best. That's what I did. So take it with all of the grain of salt. Oh, and I was offered marijuana last night. Holy crap. I forgot about that. The other neighbor came out last night. I forgot about that. The other neighbor came out last night and was like, hey, guy. Listen, what that guy said to you was fucked up, but I got something for you, man. You want some weed? And I was like, no, thank you, man. I can't do that right now. I'm trying to actually get a job. I'm trying to get any clearance. So, yeah, he goes, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's like, He's like, at least take a pop-up. It's not going to be in your system for too long. I was like, I can't, man. It's not a good time. Mentally, physically, and mental healthly, it's not good for your mental health. If you're constantly worrying and having depression, nah, I don't recommend it. $10,000 battery. No. See, those battery bricks I bought before from Melee. Yeah, I reported that. How much is your ticket to leave the city? In total, just the ticket, $250. That's including the $14 or $15, what is that, $15 travel coverage fee, and I guess the taxes. So yeah, $250. And then an extra $10 to take this train, Caltrain, back to San Jose. That's another $10, and then maybe $40 extra for food necessities, because we're gonna be on the train for 2.5 days. So we're gonna be on the train for, what is it, 64 to 68 hours? I think it says 64 hours, but yeah. So we're gonna be on the train for that long. So that's what I did last time when I took the Amtrak several times. I brought $30 worth of food, and like it lasts me into the whole entire trip. So, and mind you, there's a lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you do not want to, guys, you do not want to buy food on an Amtrak. It's so expensive. Dude, a cup of ramen noodle, yeah, the American version of Mama Chan ramen noodle is $3.50. You can go to a 7-Eleven store to get it for about, what is that, $1.50? What a ripoff. And with free hot water. And free hot water. I'm not saying Amtrak is a ripoff. If you can afford an Amtrak, fine. A beer is like roughly like $8 to $10 for a beer. Oh wow. A dinner will cost you about maybe $24 to $50. And mind you, last time we were on the train heading towards east, going towards New York, we were in the dining area. We had this crab. It wasn't even real crab. It's imitation crab. But they displayed it as authentic 5-star real crab. That's authentic. Hey, buddy, praying. Oh, getting hot. Hey, buddy, praying for the upswing in your life. Keep on opening your mind and don't look down on people. I have to look down on people because people look down on me. Those that look down on me, it's not that I intentionally do it. When they start saying things like they did last night, that go away, you don't have no... Yeah, I gotta look down on them because they're just belligerent. Don't let this experience ruin your heart. Well, it kind of did. I'm gonna be honest with you. It kind of ruined my experience. I wasn't expecting California to be so fucking ruthless and so dangerous. Now I understand why I was in Portland, Oregon, at the hostel. Now I understand why people in California were coming towards Oregon, because honestly, you. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm just really sore right now. I wish I could lay down on it. I don't think I want to lay down, because every time I sit down or lay down, it's so hard. It takes me about 10 minutes to get the fuck up and start moving. My bones are very badly, I guess, sore, or like, so really, I'm in just bad shape, period. That's all. Well, I just wanted to let Kelly Wynn know that I came here, as she said, to come here, and I don't have access to power. So, yeah. Unfortunately, guys, That's the reality of this whole expedition. We don't have power, and expensive. Yeah, food here, guys. Food here is expensive too. Like literally, this is why I said, you see that street taco over there? Ah, I can go to Mexico City right now and get like 5 tacos for like less than 2 pesos. Oh, ah, ah, ah. Maybe 5 pesos for 5 tacos, but I get my money's worth. I kid you not, I get my money's worth every time. Matthew says solar panel, sun is running out now. I don't have a solar panel, and I don't have money to buy a solar panel battery brick right now. I want to get the hell out of San Francisco as soon as possible. Oh. People are looking over here like, yes, people are looking over here. Look at the bright side of everything. You're alive. Yes, that's true. But everyone's looking in this direction. You never seen a beat up guy before? You never see someone video logging because maybe they're not used to it? But when people keep staring, this is what I noticed. This is what I noticed so far in my experience. People keep staring, they come over to ask questions, they say, why are you in my neighborhood? Every single time. Why are you here? Is there something we can help you? Why are you recording our building? That's what's gonna happen. Like, ma'am, do you understand that like I have a free right to record and be a filmmaker? It's my First Amendment. You know, it's my right to just showcase what San Francisco does not have to offer and what it has to offer. Did you get any sleep? No. I haven't been sleeping for a couple of days. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Oh. Oh. Okay, I can't walk. No, I haven't been really sleeping very well. It's been very difficult. When you're in pain and sore, you can't sleep. Pain is something that does not sit well with me. And here's another thing. San Francisco, residents that do have pets, if you have a dog, can I explain this to you? It's pretty damn despicable, in my opinion, to allow your dog to bark at color-skinned people, and you know this is happening, and you tell your dog, good dog. Good dog. What do you mean, good dog? That happened this morning. So, and like, I was walking down the street, and a woman, I guess, you know, lady, you're taking up the whole sidewalk. Can you live like a king in Mexico, cheap food? Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Mexico City is like living, you can live like a king down there. Yeah, let's say you take 20 grand to Mexico City. Oh, wow. Dude, you're like a superstar. Literally. Like, literally. And yes, there's a Chinatown, well, there's a Chinese restaurant in Mexico City. You just gotta look for it. I found it by accident when I was there. Ow. I was there one day and I found it by accident. It was good. It was good. It's just hard to get ingredients because what the owner was telling me in Mexico City was like, to try to get Chinese ingredients is really hard when it comes down to the imports. So he tries to get as much quarantine orders that he can. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but man, those tacos in Mexico City are pretty damn good, especially the shrimp tacos. Oh my panda! Now they do have a veggie pan. They do have a veggie taco, and it's better. And I'm telling you this, it's better than the Taco Bell that you've been eating. But did you hear about what Taco Bell wants to do now? They might think you're talking to yourself. Oh, the people here? How can they? They can see the tripod, they can see the phone, but that's what people think here. People think you're talking to yourself, you're crazy. People see that you're homeless, you might not even be on the phone. They might think you're hallucinating. Yeah, that's San Francisco for you. You're absolutely right. It shows you that there's no like encouragement. Sometimes. See? Why is this dog barking at me? It's gonna keep barking at me, and the owner knows it. I don't give a fuck. Racist prick. You teach a dog how to hate black people? Okay. I'm not saying that he did or not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it shows you that there's no house training. There's no house training. And the reason why homeless people have dogs is because they fight off the thieves. That's the main reason why homeless people have dogs. To fight off thieves and get away and mind you, they steal dogs too. Yes, they steal dogs. I noticed it here in San Francisco. People will steal your dog in front of your face. You didn't hear about the woman that she was mugged for her French pit bull just a few days ago. She was beaten by two men. And they took her baby French pit bull. That's a, what is that, $5,000, $10,000 dog? Yeah, those dogs are expensive, especially if they full breeds. Yeah, very expensive. And basically, she was walking down the street, and these two black men, apparently, decided to rob her and beat her and take the dog. So there is a warrant out for the reward. It's like a $10,000 reward for the dog. I'm like, wow, let me find the dog. Let me find it. Hold on, guys. I gotta put you back up. So, just so you know, to get rid of the pain for 7 to 8 hours, your body needs 200 milligrams of aspirin or 400. I know that. I know, but it's not working. It's literally not working. I just used all my medication. In 5 days, I used all my medication. Because I told the doctor, I refuse to pay for it. I'm not paying for something. Mind you, they misdiagnosed me too. I have a rib damage too. I have to go back to the ER, and I told O'Brien this. I have to go back. And I told O'Brien, dude, I got rib damage. That's why I'm breathing so heavily now. It's gonna take a little bit. It's just some, information from being punched, but they steal the dog and then return it for the reward. That's probably gonna happen. They only probably get their girlfriend to return it. Yeah. They're probably not gonna return it. No, he was barking at me. Maybe he was, but he was definitely barking at me a few. Because before the sirens, the dog was barking. I think this video has a delay. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be a delayed. But I'm running out of time. I'm definitely running out of time and running out of options, ladies and gentlemen. I am running out of those options. Those options, where is a safe place in San Francisco where I can rest? And we have not been sleeping for the last 40, I would probably say 72 to 96 hours. We've been getting like what, hour nap here and there, because we're afraid that someone might come along and beat the shit out of me again. And the reason why I say to beat the shit out of me again is because technically I got beaten the shit out of by 3 guys. It wasn't a fair fight, but for 3 minutes I had to say I stood my ground. For 3 fucking minutes I stood my ground. And as I said in the live stream yesterday, there were witnesses of that crime, and they did not call 911. I had to call 911 from my phone. That's messed up. That shows you that San Francisco did not care. I'm not saying everyone. It shows you that no one's willing to speak up. That's sad. You're not willing to speak up? This is my life you're talking about. I could have got killed because you didn't want to intervene by calling the police. Oh, I can't do 2,000 milligrams at once. Oh, wow, dude, you don't understand what my body does. Oh, no. I started to get lightheaded. I started to feel a little bit motion sick. And plus, guys, I'm on an empty stomach. So we are not trying to spend money, but if we do have to spend money, we probably have to go to cheap food. Cheap food. I don't know about these street tacos. These street tacos seem a little bit more expensive over here at the store behind me, because it seems like they're like $3 a taco. I'm like, that's not a street taco. Street tacos are $1. From what I come up, even in Japan, street tacos were $1. Yes, there's a lot of Portuguese and Spanish influence in Japan, by the way. Lots of it. So don't be deceived by what you don't see in Asia, Pacific Asia. There's a Hindu community, there's a Muslim community in Japan, Chinese community in Japan, Korean community in Japan, there's a French community, there's an American community. There's tons of black African Americans in Japan. This is why, myself included, as someone that grew up in Japan, would say this: America is not a place for me as an American. I'd rather go back to Japan and, deal with also a bunch of nonsense with the Japanese government, but still, life is, at least you don't get stereotyped or biased on, and people pick on you and say, oh, you're a nigger, go back to Africa. At least we don't get that in Japan. Walmart sells 400. Oh, dude, I am not near a Walmart. Walmart is not even in this. What is it? There's no Walmart in downtown San Francisco or in San Francisco Bay Area, period. You have to go to Oakland for that. Or San Jose or Mountain View, like we did last time, how we got the wagon. Another train. It's another train. But mind you that, what was I talking about? Oh, wow. Maybe I didn't go back. I got the wagon from my friend. We had to meet her and meet him in Mountain View, remembered? So, yeah, getting to Walmart is difficult. Very, 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 very difficult. If you do not have a car, no. I can go to a Target, but Target doesn't want me to come inside with my belongings. So, yeah, I need food before I take pills. Definitely need food. But with that said, everyone, if you know anyone that wants to buy my fucking ticket, buy my ticket, I pay you back. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Buy my ticket, I pay you back. I can't. because I got a kind of an idea what to do in Wisconsin and Milwaukee. So we came close twice, and each time we came close, we had to buy a new wagon. We had to fix the laptop. We had to fix something else. Torment. It's like life is torment to me. But with that said, everyone, I'm gonna go now. I'm kind of tired. I actually am tired. I'm falling asleep while I'm making this video. I know you guys were like, what? Yeah, I'm falling asleep while I'm making this video. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But with that said, everyone, I will talk to you guys in the next one, please. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share it. If you guys want to help out financially, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. You're 100% perfect sure your place in Wisconsin in there? Yes. Yes. Ow. I'm sorry. I'm going to get out the sun. I've been in the sun too much. Ow. Yeah, I've been in the sun too much. Because it's starting to itch my skin. The question was, are you 100% sure your place in Wisconsin? You need a tent so you can lock your stuff. No, see, that's the thing. You do not want to buy a tent in San Francisco. You buy a tent, what is it called? The San Francisco's DPW cleaning, they would take your tent and they take everything and they would trash it. So no, we do not want to do that. Matthew, we do not want to leave our stuff in the tent so the city can pick it up. Because they see it, they're gonna trash it. They're gonna trash your belongings. They don't care if you're homeless or not. They don't care if you had a birth certificate in there, social security number in there. They don't care. They're gonna say you shouldn't have been left your stuff there. That's what they're gonna tell you. So yes, I am sure Bob is waiting for me still. It doesn't matter if I had a tent or not. I'd rather spend the money. First of all, a tent is like $60. A really good one is $60. I want to take that $60 and pull it towards my Amtrak ticket. But yeah, I'm 500% sure, because Bob keeps asking me when I'm coming. Bob is also a rollerblader / he also works for a law firm. So, and he has an extra bedroom for me, and he's been trying to get my ass here. And a lot of Wisconsiners want me back in Wisconsin, and that's what I was like. They told Bob, and Bob was like, yeah, Panda. And, you know, Bob has been on my Instagram, but I I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that Bob is not always active on social media, but when he does active, he sees my post. So yeah, 100%. Pack it up and put it away early, and then don't mess with it through the night. No, see, that's another thing. You have to understand, this is San Francisco. Day or night, the thieves are looking for something. They will walk in your tent at night and literally fuck you up. You don't think they will not do what they did to me? They would do it again while you're in your tent. Imagine if I was in my tent and they'd have done that. They would have done the same thing. It doesn't matter where you are or how you protect your stuff. They're around 24/7. They're lurking. They're like, they're roaches, man. They're vultures. There's nothing you can do with it. But with that said, everyone, I'm Panda. I'm gonna contact Bob and see if he can help me cough up some funds to get this ticket. Cause I'm desperate to get out of here. Too bad I can't sell the gimbal or the other. Yeah, could have sold that damn thing for a ticket. Oh, homeless woman. Look. You see that? Oh, wait. Let me fix this tension. Is that an Asian homeless woman? Wiping her face. Yep. Gimbal. Yeah, they took the gimbal. I wanted to sell it so I can get the ticket, but can't do that anymore. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys a little later. I'm gonna let this roll a little bit because I think there's a delay.